All right, we got another 2 minutes of this. Do people watch the whole thing? Hold on, an officeless business. I don't know this Abdul guy. Who's Abdul? So I'm confused. I hate those people. Recently, I was looking at our YouTube ad revenue, which is about $3,000 a month. And it got me wondering, which ads are actually getting shown? So I started looking at them and wow, spam central. So in today's video, I'm gonna be critiquing the ads that get shown on our channel, talk to someone who's actually making one of those ads, and at the end, I made my own ad just for you. Let's go. So the first ad we have up is the Officeless Agency. Let's see what it's all about.
How would you like to help local businesses?
I want to help local businesses.
And get compensated very well, all without ever leaving your own home?
Dude, yeah.
Hi, my name is Chance, and
Hi,
I'm
Chance.
feeling extremely grateful right now. A little over 4 years ago, I started building a simple officeless business agency. Now,
Hold on, an officeless business. Does that mean he just works at home?
I operate this thing from my own home, which means I get to spend all the time in the world that I want with my family. And each month I get paid by over a dozen real businesses just for helping them run simple online ads that make their phones ring with real customers.
One thing I gotta actually give him credit is that he makes the video seem like he's doing it from his phone on a beach, which maybe he is, but that is a nice impression. So if you're trying to scam people, use your phone. It makes it seem more real.
And in my opinion, I think this is the best business to start in 2020 because it has little overhead costs, no employees,
He's got bubbles. He's got
no
those bubble sounds.
inventory, no office, just a laptop and a phone. And it takes very little time to manage. The ads take a few hours to set up, and then they mostly run on autopilot. And the money is amazing because I have clients paying me and my business partner anywhere from $14,000 to $9,450 per
All right,
month.
so by the way, two things. Right now, he's showing screenshots of all the money he's making. How do we know these are actually his screenshots? They could be, but how do we trust that? Secondly, if you've ever done Facebook ads and he's saying he sets this up for companies and they pay him a bunch of money a month, you know that you have to maintain those ads. Nothing is free. So we have a full-time ad team that runs ads at appsumo.com. They are literally almost daily changing and checking the ads. So if you're having people pay you this much and you're never touching the ads, you're probably not doing a great job.
Now, I didn't get to this point by myself.
No, he did
I
not.
tried making this online thing work before. I tried Amazon, Airbnb, affiliate marketing, network marketing, and I kept failing until I met my dude Abdul.
I don't know this Abdul guy. Who's Abdul? Why do we have Abdul on video if he's the one that knows everything?
Hanging out with lions in South Africa, swimming with the sharks in the Maldives.
Do people watch the whole thing? Like, I'm ready to zone out. Oh, he bought his mom a car. He got her a Kia, which is good value. I like this guy.
So he began to show me the ropes of this officeless business. Now, in my first...
I've noticed in the really good YouTube videos, if you're really trying to scam the money, whiteboards. You got... Oh,
Again, my ultra-conservative people, they barely
yeah,
take
here's a circle. Look, the circle is the money. You go in the
my
circle.
first year, my agency brought in a little over $150K a year in revenue. Not bad, but I knew I could do better. And so as I started to dial in the system, I was able to experience
So, by the way, just something that's really important. He said he makes $150K in revenue. So whenever someone like me or on YouTube talks about all the revenue that they're making, what actually matters is the income. Look at the profit, look at the income, how much they actually are keeping versus how much total they're making. I've met a lot of people make a lot of money on revenue, but actually not much for take home.
And last year, my officeless agency generated over $1.2 million. That caught the attention.
So I'm confused. 115 revenue or a million? It just sounds like big numbers.
Like Forbes, Entrepreneur, and Business Insider, who ran a small little feature on me. And the craziest,
Have you ever met people that are in the Forbes 30 under 30? I hate those people.
this officeless agency business is booming because as millions of traditional
All right, we got another
businesses
2 minutes of this. What's been fascinating about talking to one of the guys that does these ads and having a course ourselves is that they have their core agency business, but where they actually make all the money is selling the course, teaching people how to actually do it. The margins, the amounts are so much bigger on the course money than the actual like, oh, here's my company that I'm running business.
You don't have to be some kind of marketing whiz or some tech genius to drive massive results. In fact, running highly successful ads is just a matter of following a very simple but unconventional step.
So what's kind of crazy, if you're trying to create an agency, I think courses are great. College is great. There is also about how to run Facebook ads. There are YouTube videos, there's blog posts, there's a tremendous amount of information where you probably might just want to try out yourself on your friend's business or on your own business.
Even want to grow their office's agency that big, which is pretty fine.
How much longer
Now,
is this gonna go?
many want just a decent side income. So we decided to put together a special virtual masterclass.
I'm
Walk
zoning
you
out
through
now.
this
I know.
proven
You want me to watch it and
office
critique it.
system.
Okay, hold on.
It's a pretty big deal. Because until now, the only way to learn these secrets was to join our $4,000 coaching program. We'll outline the entire officeless agency system for you from A to Z. Now, in the future, we'll be selling this program for $497. But this week, as part of a special limited discount, we're offering it not 25% off, not 50% off.
This is the part this is the shit that I fucking don't like, and I think they're liars. This week only it's this price, but this video is running for many weeks. That's called lying.
Which means you can download this virtual masterclass for just a single payment of $9.94.
So here's what's interesting. So we started looking into it. I'm pulling up some of the notes. They asked for an initial payment of $5, and then after that you have to pay $50, and then after that they ask you to pay $100. There's no such thing as free lunch.
Now, obviously, this is an incredible deal, and click the link below, and I'll take you to a simple page where we will tell you all about
Why do all the landing pages of these companies look like shit? And I know Craigslist and some of these sites, Warren Buffett's company, their website looks like crap and it works and it converts, but all of these like course sites have like garbage looking websites that it's just like, go to Harvard's website. I mean, it's a pretty damn good looking website, I bet. Let's actually pull it up. Let's see what Harvard's actually website looks like. Harvard looks all right. I wouldn't say it's super impressive. Okay, they have a NASA person on it. That's pretty damn impressive. So that's the officeless agency. I couldn't make it to the end, but here's what his site looks like. Hey, don't go without the masterclass. 98% off, expires. He has an autoplay going. Yeah. I think if their site looks like this, y'all, just take a step back. Check, make sure they have a return policy. One of the other companies that's coming up doesn't even have a return policy. So if you buy it, you are stuck with it. When we were selling our course, we did it live. We're like, hey, the things we're gonna teach you, I'm gonna show you live, which is sumojerky.com if you've ever seen that story. And I showed people the process. With a lot of this stuff, it's bolded text, crappy looking pages. Hey, it's gonna only be discounted crazily today, and then we're gonna screw you over later. So that is the officeless agency. Here's the problem with some of these scammers that's really interesting. And I don't know if this is a scam. You might actually go buy it, and if you guys have bought the officeless agency, let me know below in the comments about if it actually worked for you or not. But the problem is some of the people who make these courses, and if the courses are total dog shit, they might think it's actually amazing, even if it's not. And so that's where there's some like delusional, like, you know, Steve Jobs had his delusional force, but he actually created the iPhone, so I would trust his. For some of these people, they may think it's great, well, it could be just a total pile of dog shit. But this is the kind of ad running on the channel which kind of makes me cringe that it's stuff like this versus like Sony cameras or Dropbox.com ads or other major brands that I'd be excited to have run ads on. If you're liking this video so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. I put out juicy business videos so you don't even have to buy any of these courses. I'll see you out there. All right, next up, Tom Wang, Amazon FBA.
Stop. Did you know every time you shop on Amazon, you're helping someone make passive income? Yes, you could be helping someone like me, a dude in my 20s, make money in my sleep. It's true. And here's how to find out exactly how much passive income you're making people like me. Step one, the next time you shop on Amazon, scroll down to the product part.
I'm sorry you guys have to watch this shit. So here's the thing about this. He's saying, and I actually gotta talk to Tom Wang. He seems like a legit dude. He does run his own Amazon business. Seems like it's doing okay, but he actually makes all of his money from selling the course. What's counterintuitive, or what he's saying here, is you go to your Amazon rankings, you can see that the product's ranked and it's selling, and he's like, that means they're rich. It's like someone pulling up in a Ferrari. It's like, they're rich. It's like, nah, dog, it could be a rental. So I'm not sure how much I buy, like, go to the ranking and see if it's a good product. The also thing with these Amazon FBA and course businesses is just like affiliate businesses, just like quick drop shipping businesses, I don't like them. Why? Because if you're watching this, you go on Alibaba, you find whatever that back scratcher, you put it on Amazon, there's 1,000 other people who are reading this course, doing this exact same thing, and you have zero competitive advantage. I highly discourage you from copying and doing stuff like this. I think where Tom's course might be good and interesting is if he has strategies on how to get it ranked, or how to pick out products that maybe you have an advantage in, or how to find the right distributor. One thing that's like a red flag you have to check when you're watching these courses, they never want to tell you what products they have. I work at AppSumo.com. We run Sumo.com. We have KingSumo.com. We have SendFox.com. I work at Facebook. I mean, like, it's all out there. Their product?
Step two, see if the ranking's below 10,000. If it is, that means this person is making tens of thousands of dollars per month in passive income.
One, there's no such thing as passive income. That's bullshit. It's like the Tooth Fairy, except the Tooth Fairy actually came and gave you money. Again, also, if someone's making $10,000 a month in Amazon product, that's not including the shipping. That's not including the cost of goods. That's not including all the other things you have to pay for. So you have to always be interested in how much am I actually taking home. We have a course, monthly1k.com, that we launched years ago. And what I saw from a lot of people taking that course is it took about a year to make $1,000 in income for yourself. 1 year.
Take this silicone whisk for example, guess what? It's not sold by a big company. It's likely sold by someone like me or my friends who know how.
Why doesn't he tell you what product he actually sells?
This has a bestseller rank of 701. It is currently generating someone $46,000 per month in revenue. The question is, why help other people?
Why do all these guys and girls who make these video ads use stock video in other people's offices? It was pretty fun to like review this stuff. I'm sorry you guys have to watch all these.
Hi, my name is Tom Wang.
Tom Wang. So by the way, I talked to Tom Wang, and at the end of this video, you're gonna see the interview I did with Tom Wang. He is actually a good dude. I like him. I thought he knows this stuff relatively well. What's interesting though is this stuff makes money. Whether it works or not, that's kind of up to you.
Normal guy who had a great 9-to-5 job, but I knew I always want to start a side hustle selling stuff online. A friend told me he has been selling stuff on Amazon.
So interesting that all the ads in these videos are courses.
And work on my Amazon business full time. I'm able to travel the world and do the stuff I like to do.
So can we just all put up pictures of ourselves? That means you're rich and living the best life. Everyone goes on vacation. What's interesting about courses that I've experienced in my career and seeing a lot of people buy and sell on all these different courses is a lot of people buy courses thinking the course is going to do all the work for you, and it doesn't. It just gives you an excuse so you don't have to do the work. I think if someone like this, if you're spending 5Gs on Tom's product, what's interesting is you're probably likely highly committed to wanting to see that success. And so sometimes it's not even about the course, like my course or Ramit's course or these courses or anybody's courses. It's, is the person willing to put in the effort to get the outcome that they really want? Because what I've noticed is that they'll buy the course and then just blame the course for their failure.
By the way, this is my sales over the past 12 months alone. I also started teaching this to others to see if I just got lucky or is my system repeatable. It turns out it is. Check out all these people's results. Even my best friends started selling.
So by the way, anyone could post screenshots. Anyone.
$1,000 per month in revenue in less than 1 year. So
why doesn't he put his friend's name? Just called him Amazon FBA seller.
Just selling random products, I can show you this system I created. For me, I like to teach things in a step.
All right, that's it. I can't do more of any more of Tom Wang's. If you're trying to be a masturbator or a masterfba.com, that's Tom Wang's ad that shows up on this channel. Again, sorry that you have to watch all these ads. So Tom has another one of these scammy ass looking websites. Give us your email. Here's a product. I'm sure the video probably auto plays, but what is cool about Tom, and I will say I did like about them, they make you do a phone call with someone on their team. I thought that was kind of neat. If you've enjoyed this video so far, you kind of find it funny or interesting, stretch your little finger and hit that like button below for me. As promised, here's my interview with Tom Wang.
Tom Wang from the YouTube ads. Dude, you're real. So with this YouTube ads that you guys are running on the channel, like how much are you guys spending a day? What's the range of how much you guys are making? I don't even exactly, but like how much you're spending a day and how much you guys making from it?
ROAS can kind of vary between like 2.5 to 4x. 4, it's like definitely on the higher end. In terms of number, how much we spend a day, it's like mid 6 figures per year. Sorry, per month.
You're spending mid 6 figures. So like you're talking about 500,000, you're talking closer to the 100,000.
In between that range. Yeah, closer to the $500,000.
How many people do you actually think find success from your ads?
For my ads or for my course?
From the course when they
from the course. Yeah, I say 80-20. Like, believe it or not, because I use Thinkific to track all my students and see how much videos they've watched. Believe it or not, a lot of people don't actually. Some people don't ever even log into the course. I shit you not. This is not a joke. And I've seen people that maybe only watch the first chapter, and they don't watch the rest. I have like 200 videos, and they're short videos. I try to make them engaging, 5 to 10 minute long, animations and stuff like that. It's at the end of the day, like, so a little bit of background story on me. Like, I started my Amazon business back in 2017. I know exactly what you mean when you're like, hey, a lot of these guys seem scammy.
They look, all the ads are like, I'm on a beach, I'm rich, buy this course, and you'll be like me.
Yeah, absolutely. So for me, I think the biggest difference between me and them is the fact that I actually still sell on Amazon to this date. This year we'll do about probably close to $6 million on Amazon with a 40% profit margin. 35 to 40%.
Of the 6 million. So 1.8 in profit from Amazon?
Correct. I believe that if you're currently selling on Amazon and you're doing well on Amazon, that gives you the right to essentially teach other people how to sell on Amazon. The problem I have is if you don't sell on Amazon and you took someone else's course and regurgitated their information and you're teaching other people how to sell on Amazon, you're getting rich off of that. That's the problem I have. And that's actually the thing. It's like, yeah, it's like you're a big dude and you're teaching people how to get fit. Like that's crazy. Like why would people do that?
Yeah, no, I hear you. I mean, I think you learned Amazon from someone, right?
I learned Amazon from many people, and I still learn Amazon from many people.
So it's kind of that's one of those hard things about. I think what you're commenting, which I agree with, is that people who haven't actually gotten rich, talking about being rich, and saying, "Here's how I'm rich, buy this course," and that's really how they're the only way they've gotten rich.
Yeah.
How much is the course, by the way?
It's $5,000.
It's $5,000.
Yeah, it's $5,000. Yeah.
I thought it was 500. It's interesting because on your land, so basically the video we're going over everyone's products that are running ads.
Yeah.
And I guess that makes it interesting because you guys actually have them set up a call with you.
It's a high ticket call. It's a high ticket course. It's not a $100 course, $200 course. You can find those on Udemy and stuff. Ours is more, and to be honest with you, man, like I provide a crap load of value to back up to 5,000. It's not a yearly thing. You pay one-time thing. You get me for, I mean, I don't know when I'm going to stop doing Amazon, but not for the foreseeable future. I do weekly calls. We have a Facebook group, and yeah, there's enough, in my opinion, there's enough value to justify the price.
So if I have my cousin who's, let's say 25, I buy him the course, or it's probably better he pays for himself. Like, what do you think his chances are of success if he copies every single thing you're telling him? Is it guaranteed that he's going to be able to make it that money and then some?
I never want to say the word guarantee. I mean,
if your stuff is foolproof and there's a process to get the products and then drop ship and all this kind of shit, like, shouldn't that be?
I think that if you follow my process, like for me personally speaking, even like I'm still launching products to this day. My success rate of actually launching a product successfully on Amazon is somewhere between like 65 to 75%. So I'm out of every 10 products that I launch, there are still going to be 3 products that are going to fail. I think that if you launch 10 products and follow the system that I teach, and I still follow the system that I teach myself, then I think over a long period of time, maybe 1 year or a year and a half or 2 years, you're going to have a profitable business for sure.
Why do you think all the videos look so fake? I think that's the part. So we pulled all the video ads they're running on it.
Yeah. And
they're all like, hey, here's me. I'm not in an office. I'm rich. They're all, it feels scammy. It feels like a modern day late night info marketer.
Because it works, man. It's like, there's that balance of like, I can have an ad and I can like show my P&L statement of my Amazon FBA business. I'd be like, oh, before you get into Amazon, let me warn you about all these different things. Let's go through this P&L so you can see exactly. If anybody saw an ad like that, they would never do Amazon FBA business. But if I can kind of show them the lifestyle that Amazon have provided for me and the kind of the system, and it's the hook. You're a marketer, man. You get this. I don't know. How would you make an ad for an Amazon FBA course?
Are you stuck in the rat race? Are you looking for the financial freedom? In today's video, I'm gonna give you a few of the secrets so that you yourself can go live and work on the beaches remotely wherever you want in the world. My name is Noah Kagan. I'm a multimillionaire and this is my office. I am actually so wealthy, I don't even need people working in the office to get rich. Some of these gurus, these fake gurus out there are telling you, oh, let me work on the beach, let me show you how to get rich on the beach. Guess what? There's no Wi-Fi on the beach, so unless you're selling coconuts, you're gonna be broke as fuck out there. Number 2, if you're trying to get rich, another secret that they don't actually want you to even know is you shave your head and you grow a beard. You think about this, who else is bald and the richest man on earth? Jeff Bezos. You do the same, you get rich. There's a few other secrets I'm gonna show you today, but if you're really looking for the full secrets, I do have a course that starts at $5 a month, but I have an upsell at $500 a month. You're gonna find out that later on your credit card bill. I don't actually tell you that up front. Otherwise, let me show you some of the secrets. Number 1, throw a teepee in your office. If you don't got a teepee in your office, how are you getting rich? All these other people talk about working on the computer. You grab the laptop, you jump in the teepee, and you get rich. Step 2, build a bar in your office. Guess what? Because no one's even in the office. Have you thought about that? I don't even have anyone working here, but we're paying 40 G's a month. That must mean I'm rich, y'all. So I have this course, and guess what? The course has got secrets. So here's how you get rich. You take your money, you buy a bunch of books, you buy the books, you buy the courses, you give all these other people money, and then you complain about them.
The thing about Office's agency is they've had a ton of complaints.
So here's what you do instead. Keep your money, and then try to get more people to give you more of their money. And at the end of it, you have a lot of it. God, money, I love you. Anywho, if you want the real full rest of the secrets, all you have to do, check out my course at the end, $5 first, $500 every month after that, and guess what? After 12 months, I have 6,000 of your dollars, and I'm rich.
That's it. It was pretty fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you want to start a real business, by the way, check out some of the videos that I've actually done up here where I show you live how to start real businesses. I don't actually even sell you anything. And make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you can get other videos like this and save your money on all those courses you'd have to buy. I love you, and I'll see you out there.
You.